Hello, this is Smile Flips and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Galaxy 2. So in this episode we are going to continue our adventures through the cosmos and continue with World 5. Also returning to other levels if we have the chance. I think I'm going to do the Boo Moon first just because that's one that I like. I don't like Slip Slimes because that's one of the ones I find boring. Silver stars pop up. I'm pretty sure this is also the one with the... Yeah, it is the one with the secret star. And after that, hopefully we get the comet on the other castle.
Yes.
So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply continue through the level. No. I don't like using those teleports, I just find it a waste of time. Especially when it just gives you a one-up. Here we go. Let's continue on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Here we go. Mushrooms. Here we go. There we go. And now on to the next bit. Which on this, the actual level does slightly change as you go. And yeah, because the secret star is actually past the end of this bit, instead of using that star, we'll continue around, follow this through. Oh. Okay, we'll do that again. Just because I want to try and get the secret star first time, if I can. Usually because the secret star reuses elements of the main star when you're trying to get it. So sometimes it makes more sense just to, well, get it this way. There we go. Up we go. Come on. Come on. Like, I think I always have issues with the secret star on this one as well. Just because it's not the most clear of things. Okay. Plus as well with those ghost things knocking you off. Makes it more challenging. There we go. Now we're on the upside down bit. Let's get the Comet Medal and then let's just try to get the secret star. Just gonna try and wait for it to head past, but you haven't got the time to do that, so yeah. This is one that I still need to somewhat properly learn, but because I don't really play Galaxy too much, other than like on the channel and that, it's one of those things where I'm still learning it. I think this is the one with the ghost house thing, or the second star, where you're going up the building as Boo Mario, which I do think is actually quite a cool level. Even though I'm not particularly a fan of power-ups like Boo Mario, where it kind of takes away the platforming. I do actually prefer Boo Mario to some of the other, like, power-ups. Like Spring Mario, I don't like that power-up either, but at least Boo Mario does feel somewhat useful. Spring Mario is just annoying. It's difficult to control for one, and then two, you've got literally not much left to do with Spring 1, because literally, unless it's certain levels that are designed for it, in a normal setting you wouldn't be able to use it. It doesn't really add, it takes away abilities, because it takes away your spin. It basically changes your moveset to a point where the main move of the game you can't use as that particular one. One of the main attacks you can't use. Which, if you can't use the main attack, then what's going on? If you can't use the main attack that's basically built into this game, then what's going on? It's ridiculous. We shouldn't have, like, your main moveset taken away by a power-up. Power-up should, like, increase an ability, improve an ability, not literally take away your ability to control Mario. Mario can easily be controlled by any player. Mario's moveset is quite good. Like, yeah, I do think that Sunshine has probably got the best moveset for a Mario game, but having the spin is actually quite good for Galaxy and Galaxy 2. Just because it allows you to fix, like, a jump where you could fly off the stage. But unfortunately, the Spring Mushroom doesn't allow you to have that simple ability that you would think would be essential for a Galaxy game. And the fact any launch star requires you to lose the power up. Yes, it's a way to control it, but it's annoying. At least with the Boo Mushroom, when you lose the power up, it actually feels that you need to lose it because of the way the level is. But I don't want to lose the power up. Just because I need to go to the next planet. Time limits on power-ups is fine in my opinion, because stuff like the Superstar, if you were to have that be something that you kept for the whole level, then it would take levels that could be challenging, make them really easy. It's like the Daredevil Comets. Almost. It's like the Daredevil comics. If you were to remove the challenge of it by giving the player invincibility stars the whole time, then what would end up happening would be you would have a multiplayer, not multiplayer, you'd have a game where it would lose all of its challenge simply because someone has got a power-up that makes them invincible. And defeats all enemies just by walking into them. Like, I think it's fine if it's an assist item for something like 3D World, where that game is more targeted towards like new Mario players, as well as returning. Whereas something like Galaxy, back when the Galaxy games were released, there was no such thing as assist mode. The reason I won't actually use it on the game, other than possibly 1 or 2 stars that annoys me, because I don't see any point in using it. There we go. That was actually quite a difficult star. Yep. Oh, we've got the Comet. That's good. We'll go and do that Comet. Just because, well, I need the Comet. And then once I've done that, all that's left... No, and then this world's complete. Then after this world's complete, then we just need to then focus on World 4 and World 5. Once they're done, then we're all good. There we go. This is the other one. The more difficult version of the previous star. But I don't think we've got a time limit, but I will try and get through it quickly, just while we're doing it. Come on, let's continue. There we go. Thought that was the Yoshi egg. There we go. There's the Yoshi egg. There we go. Go. And I'm not really speaking, but that's just because I'm concentrating on it. I have to say, that I lost. We're going to go the other way around this time, I think. Such a difficult one. Or it could just be because, well, of how much I've been playing it recently. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Nah, that's not even going to help on this. Oh, almost. It's just how quick the blocks are going, to be honest. It's quite difficult. Like, it makes sense why they're in 3D worlds. Just because of how they're designed. Like, I think 3D World takes some of the good gimmicks from all of the different Mario games and puts them all into one. There we go. I think now the star will arrive at the top, and then we've done that one as well. That one was quicker than the other one. You never know, we might actually get the other comet. Another comet after this. Or even like the chimp stomp challenge or something like that. There we go, we've returned. There's not going to be any weird dialogue, so that's fine. And we're on 74 stars. There we go. There we go, first 3 worlds are done. That's missing 2 stars. Then this one's still got quite a lot of galaxies to do. We'll go back to Boo Moon. After that's the ones I don't like before I do one that I actually somewhat enjoy. There we go, silver stars pop up. Then after this, then it's going to be another one. On this galaxy will then be complete. Once this galaxy is complete, we're all good. I'm just going to be as quick as I can through this first bit, because we've already done it once in this episode. Should be easier this time because I'm not having to do the fast bit at the end of this. There we go. Come on, let's go. Then once we've done that one, then I'll just be glad when we finish this game, to be honest. But sometimes if we've got like other cutscenes, like Grand Star cutscenes, what it then does is, if a comet appears, it genuinely doesn't show you it's appeared. Which I think is silly, because I think you'd want to know that you've got a comet available. Especially if it's a galaxy that you enjoy. There we go. There we go. On to the next bit. This is the last bit of it now. Go 1, 2. There we go, all in one. now we can go and get the star, and then after that we'll do the other star in this world, and then we've completed it. And I'm happy to say that I've completed it as well. So yeah, I hope you are enjoying the series. Even if this episode we haven't really got many stars.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I do think that Galaxy is worth revisiting, even if you've played it before. It's just the way it is. Oh! Space Storm, okay. Okay, that will probably be the next star then, before going and finishing off Blue Moon. At least then we've got 2 more galaxies fully completed. Then once we've done that, then should be able to continue it in the next episode and possibly even get ready for Bowser. And I think after that, Bowser will be the episode after, where we'll be able to genuinely just be like, oh, we've now done that, let's just finish the later levels. And I do think once the game's 100% complete on the main bit, the fact it adds another 120 stars to collect, doubling the amount of stars in each galaxy, I do actually think that's quite a funny gimmick. And quite a silly way to extend the runtime of Galaxy 2. But the thing is I've always thought Mario's always had good value for money. Because of all the content that's in them. Even if sometimes the content is stupid, like playing the same thing twice, just with a different character. Mario 3D World is really bad for that, considering you have to play through the game 5 times as different characters in order to, well, actually get the final 5 stamps, which are all for I'm gonna clear the route first. But yeah, I do think it's silly. Go. You're searching for that star, right? I found one of those things at the garbage dump earlier, but hold on, there ain't such thing as a free lunch or a free star. You know, I just love those red guys. See if you can get one of them to come over here. So we need the red top man. There it is. There we go, come on. Like, I do think these missions are particularly easy. There we go. He's got it. Oh, so cute. Thanks. Great work. Take this star for a job well done. There we go. We've got the star. And then after this, the next one is going to be the last one on Boo Moon, and then I think that'll be it for this episode.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's now Lubber again.
Two.
Is that a Guillermo? Well, I hope it doesn't try to put everyone to work. Maybe it will finally relax for a change. You've already said the exact same line. At least have a different line for both of the two Guillermos. Like, I get that it's a kids game and kids aren't going to realise that. But the thing is if it's just bad writing. Like, if you love a game, you can still point out the bad writing in them. Haunting the Howling Tower. Yep, it's this one. I like this level. And I think after this, that'll be the end of it, because all the other ones are like 2 or 3 stars, which are available.
Yes.
And I don't fancy doing like a 40-minute episode of Galaxy 2. Come on. What am I saying? Come on. So yeah, a good thing with Mario Galaxy is simply the way the game's designed. And the way it's designed is simply that you don't have to do certain missions. You just have to have done enough missions to proceed. So I do think it's actually quite good for the concept of a game. Because if you compare it to the likes of Mario Sunshine, because of how linear that game is, you have to have completed certain missions, even if the missions that you don't like. Because on Sunshine you have to have done the first 7 missions in each of the main worlds, other than Delfino Plaza, in order to unlock the final level, which therefore makes the shines feel less, unless it's those story shines. Therefore, because of that, if you're not going for 100% on it, the other shines do feel worthless, and a lot of people probably wouldn't even go for the ones that they knew were not worth anything. But then the thing is if you're doing that with a game where you are literally forcing people to play certain stars, I do think it's ridiculous, because if you're playing a game, you're not always playing it just because you want to have a difficult game. You're playing it because you want to enjoy playing it. Therefore, by having a power-up in a game, like the Spring Mushroom, or having a level structure like Mario Sunshine, yeah. Yeah, I do think that Sunshine is a good game, but I know that there's issues with the way the game is in general anyway. The thing is if you love Sunshine, you can admit that the game does have issues. Issues that are kind of valid, when people argue that that makes it a bad game. I don't think Sunshine's bad. I think the opposite. I think Sunshine's a good game. It's just a shame that the way the game has been perceived over the years, just simply because of the way people expect these video games to be played, is unfortunately absolutely ridiculous. And you shouldn't compare, like, game from 2002 with, like, Super Mario Odyssey. Even though Odyssey has a lot of problems, in my opinion. Because you just repeat the same objectives, like... Even the moon's the same name, like shopping or Seeds in Sand Kingdom or whatever it is. Oh, what have we got? I think it's the ghost mushroom. Yeah. Over 2,000 coins we've got in total. What do we have here? Looks like a soft white mushroom, eh? You know, the stuff you're finding is pretty weird, but I guess that's just the universe we live in, right? One more power up and then this room's done. Let's go and have a look at our star chart now, and then once we've had a look at that, then that will be the end of the episode. So, thanks for watching this episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Unless, of course, it's a comet that's available, I might do it in this episode. I also want to go and speak to... Let's see what Lover says about these stars. Hey, you've got 77 power stars! How lucky! Yep, so thanks for watching this episode. In the next episode, I'll try and get Slip Sands, Upside Dizzy, and the other one, Shiverburn, done. And then, yeah, if I do that, then all that's then left is Bowser. Which one's done Bowser? Or Bowser Jr. in this one, it actually is. Then, we're on to World 6. I think I'll do... I don't think Bowser will be the next one. So thanks for watching this episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!